Hello my very good friends and welcome back to Fire Emblem Free Houses. Last episode we got into our very first fight with bandits and we got an introduction to the world and Garrickmark Monastery. This time we have a mission. That mission is talking to people. Oh god, the torture. Anyway, let's go on and meet our fellow classmates. Now, I'm gonna ask you a quick question right now, because we've done this a total of 2 times already. Should we just skip to what we're going to be doing, or should we keep them in suspense? I'm asking you because of your opinion, and plus because you're editing these.
We could probably skip a lot of it because we've already shown it on camera on our other routes.
Alright.
So, you've accepted a teaching position here. Pity. I was hoping you would lend your strength to the Empire. I never properly introduced myself, did I? My name is Ada
Why are people
Garzal
spawning
West.
out of nowhere?
I am the princess and heir apparent of the Adrestian Empire. I wonder if you'll be tasked with leading the Black Eagles. I hope you've had a chance to meet everyone. Would you like to know more about any of the Black Eagles?
I'm good.
Pity.
Trust me, Edelgard, been there, done that. I was gonna say been there, done you, but then that'd be a different issue. So, moving right along.
Well, scored a teaching gig here, did you? Talk about a great first impression. I guess that means I'd better introduce myself properly. I'm Claude von Regan. I'm from the ruling house of the Leicester Alliance, but don't worry too much about all that madness. I'm guessing you don't know which class you'll be teaching yet, do you? I bet you'd like ours. We're not as difficult as the other two. Have you met the folks from the Golden Deer House yet? Care to know more about anyone?
You know what? Yeah, I think I would. What about yourself, buddy?
Piqued your interest, have I? As luck would have it, I'm pretty curious about you as well. But what's life without a bit of mystery? Let's just spend the next year or so learning about each other little by little.
Suave as always. He focuses on physical, but also being a little bit distant. But you'll be surprised to know that he actually has quite a decent hand in sword. Keep note of that, because you can get a mileage out of everyone if you try hard enough.
He's the heir of Gloucester territory. If you haven't already picked up on it, he's a bit arrogant and fancies himself a ladies' man. That said, deep down he's really devoted and honest. Though I wouldn't mind never hearing him talk about his noble obligations ever again.
So basically we've got a magic user who doesn't like to get his hands dirty.
He comes from a merchant family, but his parents died in an accident. Seems like he's had a rough life. Despite all that, he's just about the most cheerful guy you'll ever meet. His passions are training, eating, and actually that's about it.
So basically a big bulky meathead. And quite frankly, you know, his special ability isn't really that bad.
He's the second son of a merchant family. Since his brother will inherit the business, he's training to become a knight. If you ask me, it doesn't seem like he truly wants to be a knight. He's probably just doing it to please his parents.
This guy, I honestly want to say, if you're going to pick the Golden Deer, he's probably going to be your dark horse. Because this guy has a multitude of uses which I am looking forward to delving into on this one. The only issue is, it's a bit on the squishy side, so beware.
Lysithea is the daughter of Count Ordelia, and is probably the youngest student here. But watch out, she gets angry if you treat her like a child. As for me, I do it on purpose. You have to make your own fun in this place, you know?
So Claude is antagonistic. Good to know. So you have your big, burly, tanky dudes who really hit hard. Think Lysithea like that, except she's extremely squishy, doesn't have a lot of movement options, but my god, she hits like a tank with her magic. So, if you want to level her up pretty quickly, then I'd say do so.
And she's one of the few people who can do dark magic.
Yeah, so keep that in mind. She's got a lot of utility with a lot of drawbacks. For me, the way I would describe Lysithea is all or nothing. All in on attack, or you'll suffer the consequences.
Marianne is Margrave Edmund's daughter, and that's pretty much all I know about her. She doesn't interact much with other students, so I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of folks here have never even heard her speak.
She is kind of similar to Lysithea. She's got a lot of utility on her, focuses a great deal on white magic, but she can also deal a heavy amount of damage. Basically, for me, Marianne has a lot of potential, even if her exterior doesn't really say so. Reminds me of someone I know.
Hilda is the only daughter of Duke Goneril. It seems her father and brother coddle her quite a bit. If you look up lazy in the dictionary, her picture won't be there because she never got around to submitting it. Not too unusual for a noble, I guess.
A bit of a ditz, but if you want to go all in on physical attacks while trying to make a quick getaway, she is your girl. But just don't expect a lot of effort in for her.
Yep.
But if you want to spend a lot of resources on her, then by all means, because trust me, I think she likes to be spoiled.
The lack of effort shows in her accuracy.
Oh yeah.
Leone enrolled because she wants to be a mercenary. I think she said that her father is a hunter. She's pretty blunt and as stingy as they come. A habitual saver, too. I think she's hoping to repay her village for helping to send her here.
For me, this is by far one of not only the best units you'll find in the Golden Deer, but one of the best units in this game general. You want to have her be a full-on attacker? She can do that. Want her to be a bit on the defensive side? She can do that. On foot, on horse, or even flying, she is your girl. I feel like the only drawback she might have is she's not really efficient in magic. But still though, she is your girl. So basically, you've got a lot of bulk there and a lot of defense, but I would definitely say a lot of the units here don't do well in terms of defense, whereas other units, they probably do. Or houses, I should say.
Please accept my apologies for the other day. You came to our aid, yet I hadn't even the courtesy to properly introduce myself. I am Dimitri Alexandra Blayford, Crown Prince of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. Of course, at the Academy, I am simply a student. And I've heard word that you are to become a professor here. Delightful news. I still have much to learn, but I'm confident I could benefit greatly from your guidance. In any case, welcome to the monastery. I hear you're investigating the different houses here. Did any of the Blue Lions catch your attention?
They did, but we'll talk about that later on.
I appreciate your effort.
We talk to people! Now we get to sword and drugs. You can continue exploring if you want. There isn't really much to explore yet, but hey, get the lay of the land if you want. But for now, I'm going to return to the audience chamber. Because, why not? And plus, I'd rather not keep this woman waiting.
How are you enjoying your time at the Academy thus far? I hope you have found our halls brimming with the vitality of well-intentioned souls.
I suppose it is time for you to take charge of one of our 3 houses of students. I must note that I am personally against entrusting someone as lacking in trackable history as yourself with such a task. But it is as the Archbishop desires.
The Black Eagles, the Blue Lions, and the Golden Deer. All so different. I hope you've made it a point to get to know each of them.
Since you are new here, we have decided to allow you first pick. Manuela and I will take charge of the remaining 2 houses.
You can have the pick of the litter. so by all means. For new players, I will say this. A lot of these characters, once you make your pick, they're not done and dusted and you can't play with them anymore. However, there will be certain characters on certain routes who you cannot acquire later on. For those interested, they include Dudu from the Blue Lions, Hilda concerning the Golden Deer, and Hubert regarding the Black Eagles. And there will be some other characters in which you cannot recruit depending on your choices later on, but for now, pick who you want to be. For us, we're taking the Golden Deers. We are Team Xerneas, baby!
So you have chosen the Golden Deer led by Claude, correct?
We have.
Your heart has made its choice then. All I ask is that you guide these open minds with virtue, care, and sincerity.
And I like how the
They are
borders
all
turned
promising
yellow.
youths who bear the weight
The
of
subtle
Fodlan's
touches, I
future
love it.
upon their shoulders. I hope you appreciate what an honor it is to lead them.
Brother? Oh, I am so sincerely sorry. I did not mean to interrupt.
I'm in the middle of something, Flame. Is it urgent?
No, it's nothing. More importantly, who is this?
This is our newest professor at the Academy.
Oh my! A new addition to the Officers Academy! I am so very pleased to meet you, Professor. I am Sedith's little sister, Flame. I am so happy to make your acquaintance.
Let us focus on the topic at hand. There is something you should be aware of. In a few days' time, there will be a mock battle between the three houses, intended to gauge the current progress of the students. We will be using this battle as an opportunity to ascertain your own abilities as well. Please do not disappoint the Archbishop. That is all.
Wait, what? Are you really our new homeroom professor?
Is that true? You aren't quite what I had pictured. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean that the way it sounded.
I was sure you'd be roped into joining the Knights.
Don't tell me. You chose this class just to get to know me better, right? I'm flattered, really. Whoops. Now that you're our professor, maybe I should choose my words more carefully.
Part of me wants to say you should, but yeah, I don't mind for now.
Oh, well then, since we're pretty close in age and all, I suppose formalities aren't all that necessary.
One must truly marvel at the exceptionality of this appointment, becoming a teacher to students almost the same age as yourself. How unusual. I've heard you are a skilled mercenary, but I cannot shake my discomfort at your new position.
Are you really as strong as they say? Let's see your biceps. I bet I packed on more muscle than you.
I doubt that. Apparently our new professor was personally recommended by Alois, one of the Knights.
As far as skill goes, I saw it with my own eyes. What's more, Teach here is the child of the most renowned former captain of the Knights of Seiros.
I heard. There's no way a child of the captain isn't worthy. It's simply not possible. The captain? Who are you talking about? Captain Geralt, of course. The most notable captain of the Knights of Seiros and a peerless mercenary. It doesn't matter what you think of him. Captain Geralt deserves nothing but
He's my
respect.
dad! I think my opinion matters a little bit, lady.
As a mercenary alongside a father figure such as he, I have high hopes for our professor.
Just because someone is special doesn't mean their children are special too, Lysithia. Assuming that a child is going to be exceptional just because of their lineage is a bad idea. Don't you agree, Marianne?
Huh? Oh, yes, I suppose so. Well, we can find out for ourselves in battle. I can't wait to see what tactics you've learned from the captain.
A battle? Shouldn't we have a welcome party or something first? I'll get the meat.
How savage. I propose a nice conversation over tea instead. I am more than willing to procure some high-quality leaves.
Tea? You can't get to know someone over tea. If there's no meat involved, it's not a party.
Your common sensibilities are grating to my noble ears. Please quiet yourself.
Sorry for the bickering, Teach. As you can see, the Golden Deer House is a rowdy bunch. We're not especially unified. You'll find nobles and commoners alike here, those who are dedicated to their studies alongside slackers. But hey, that just makes your life more exciting, right? I really hope you're looking forward to the year ahead as much as I am.
And thus now, the world has opened up and we get money!
Say, while you're here, I'd like to use this device I designed to determine whether the power of a crest resides within you. Won't hurt a bit. Promise. You don't know about crests? Well, allow me to tell you everything, absolutely everything about them. Is your calendar clear? This will take a while. Crests are a fascinating topic, but before one can dive deeply into said topic, one must first understand what crests are. They are power incarnate. They are said to have been bestowed upon humans by the goddess countless ages ago. They exist within the flesh and are passed down through bloodlines. Those who carry crests may excel at magic, display exceptional strength, or any number of boons. Each crest has its own power, the nature of which is beyond mortal understanding. For now. I suspect as much, yes. But we won't know for sure unless I look into the matter. As I said, crests are passed down through the blood. However, just because someone carries a crest does not necessarily mean their descendants will inherit it as well. Only a scarce few descendants of a crest's bloodline end up inheriting that crest's power. Perhaps one of your ancestors bore a crest, and you just happen to inherit it. That is how a crest usually presents itself, after all. Yes, of course. I'll get to the bottom of it straight away. Now then, please go ahead and hold out your arm over this device here. What is this? A pattern I've never seen before. Is it possible an as yet undiscovered crest has been detected? To think there are still crests out there that even I am unaware of. How thrilling! Pardon my unrestrained jubilation. I have much to consider. You may leave now. I have more research to do in regard to this crest. Yes, so very much more research. But for now, your work here is done. What could this line here be indicating? Perhaps it represents a lack of symmetry. Or perhaps... What in the world? Oh, I see. It may be connected to that, but to a greater degree than usual.
Oh, you still here? Leave my office. I have to attend to myself. For Crest Joy. Well.
With each moon, professors of the Officers' Academy receive a schedule for the month ahead. It notes the days on which events and missions will take place that month. Pay careful attention to your schedule so that you may thoughtfully plan what you intend to do each month and when.
So basically, it's like Persona, except you sort of know what's coming up in the month ahead. So, in some ways, you can explore, take battles, and do seminars, but for now, the game just simply wants us to explore. So, explore we shall. Now, for the sense of being more efficient, being able to get the most out of the Golden Deers in every playthrough, we will be using some New Game Plus points. For these, you can increase your own stats, increase your student stats, affinity with your students or other characters, or you can even upgrade your professor level, which indicates you'll be able to do more each day. And for us, I feel that's something in which we are going to do, because you can get professor points, you can just do a lot more. You can also use these as a shop. These crests do different things and different stats. You can see details on them right here. Personally, we're not going to use any of these, but you can if you are in the same position as we are. You can also unlock classes which you've previously done in previous playthroughs. Of course, we're not going to be doing this because we like to go through a blank slate each and every time we do this. It's the same thing with all of your other characters. You can't go all in, like say, get the best class at the start of the game, because there are things that need to happen for that to really happen. But if you want to be safe than sorry, compared to your classic routes, which we are currently on, so for me, I'm going to go all in on only one thing and one thing only. White magic. Simply because I want to make sure that I am a guiding hand that can help my students. So with that said, everything else is going to be as is. Although to be fair, I might actually boost a couple of these in order to get other people, if you know what I mean. But until then, let's go. And of course, if you've got DLC, I could upgrade your attire, whether it's on the battlefield or in the monastery itself. For us, we're not going to be using any of these, at least not this playthrough. So for now, let's go around and let's just chat and talk to, well, our students.
Yes.
Let me know when you are hungry. I will make you a quality meal, as thanks for your service to His Highness. I have a request.
And of course, we get side quests. Of course, we will be going over these in due time.
So, about the mock battle that's coming up, you don't mind me sitting it out, do you? As a fragile maiden, I'm useless in battle. I'll just cheer everyone on instead.
Somehow, I don't believe you.
Did you hear the news, Teach? Looks like we're gonna have a good old mock battle between the houses. The Golden Deer House isn't exactly what you'd call an elite group just yet, so you may want to whip everyone into shape with some extra training. After all, competition is only fun if you win. To that end, I'd better prepare as well. You know, I was researching what it's like to live here long before I even enrolled. Want me to fill you in, Teach? Students and teachers of the Officers Academy are all free to use the facilities within the monastery. That means you can chow down with students at the dining hall or get in some one-on-one sparring at the training grounds. As you explore the monastery, try visiting the various facilities and talking to the people who live here. If you haven't noticed, there are bulletin boards in various places around here. You can check them out to see posted requests or to find more information about the market. I hear that fulfilling requests can even earn you the right to use more facilities. The bulletin board gets updated frequently, so it's probably a good idea to check it once a month. Far be it from me to tell you how to use the facilities, but it's a good idea to be mindful of how you're using your time. If you don't think about how you're spending your free time, it'll be over before you know it.
When you have professor points, these are vital.
Here at the Officers Academy, even professors are expected to study often to help maintain their strong leadership skills. In other words, students and teachers alike have to strive to grow in every possible field.
We'll get to this pretty soon. Even though I've been here for a few minutes, the game is only now telling me this is where people sleep.
I'm Captain Gerald's first and best apprentice. I can beat anyone, Professor. Even you if I have to. It may have been only for a short time, but I learned from the absolute best.
Well, I've known him for all my life, and I've learned everything I know from him. An entire lifetime beats a few months. Whoopah!
I was just heading back to my room. Bye!
Ah, Bernie.
Well, there's Dorothea, Hilda, and Mercedes. Lady Rhea's quite the beauty too. And I must admit, I've even checked out Professor Manuela once or twice. You know, Professor, I think I'm going to like it at the Officers Academy. There are beautiful girls as far as the eye can see. Professor, I've got a small favor to ask.
Would you date me? Just for, you know, status and appearances and you know that, and also the good grades.
I was hoping he'd have flavor text for female Byleth.
He does in his heart. Hey, teacher. Want to do it? There's a running joke with Sylvain in our LPs, but won't get to that quite yet. This is gardening. Basically, do you want food? Do you want upgradable items? If you do a decent combination, you actually can. And your yield is depicted by your yield icon at the bottom there. So, choose widely. So, for now, nothing much.
My thing.
Anyway.
Did you say my thang?
Yeah.
My thang. Forgive me, gardening is my thang.
I forgot cutting off characters' dialogue.
that is what the kids say today. Yes, it is my thang. Oh, good lord.
Goddess, I pray to thee. Please protect us.
Your time will come. I love this monastery because of all the cats.
Mm-hmm.
The dogs are there too.
Unbelievable.
Unfortunately, you can't go everywhere so far because you're blocked off by stairs. Which begs the question. Don't know. I've never understood why these stairs have been blocked off because what can you do here? There's stairs up there and then they lead to here. Like, what? I'm gonna interact with the tables over there? Oh, God's sake. Lord forbid if I interact with tables.
Hello there, Professor. Well, I call you that, but I am afraid I am not a student here myself. Should the opportunity arise, I would love to become a student and begin my studies in earnest. The monastery is kind enough to provide a sanctuary for my brother and I. He's the only family I have. Might you help me with a favor?
And of course, we get to go fishing because why not?
Every game has to have fishing minigame.
It wouldn't be of RPG if it wasn't a particular fishing minigame. So, hope you guys like quick time events because that's what these pretty much are. The better you do, the better quality of fish you get. And it's pressing A to activate it. For some reason, I thought it was B. But you know, lesson learned.
You have helped me so much.
Here, take my crappy fish that I definitely earned. I gave you one crappy fish and you gave me 3 great fish. So, guess I'll take it. I do like how the game didn't predict that I'd have numerous professor points because I'm still at 1. So even though I've earned a bunch of professor points, I can still do one thing a day.
Ugh, I really need to eat. I can't hold out until the next meal. Why can't the dining hall stay open all the time? I need to keep eating if I want to get stronger.
That shirt looks like it's in pain. I'm just gonna say that much, buddy. Well, with today's special, we get to hang out with a couple of our students. So, as you can see, if they've got blue arrows, they like the meal and they'll like you even more. If they've got nothing, then it's okay, and the results will be there. if they've got red arrows, well, I like to think a food fight will ensue. But for now, Lysithea, Marianne, let's have a meal.
Eating delicious food really takes my worries away. I like this dish. It was my father's favorite.
Marianne, I'll just say this. Your blush and your dark circles, they really don't class. You should get some sleep some
Knew I
point.
could count on you.
And also, Sylvain was there. I'm sure you've been watching in the corner.
I knew I could count on you eating a meal.
With girls, no less. Goddamn, Professor, you know how to eat around? I guess? If you can't find a lot of your students, odds are in the early game, they'll probably be here.
Have you memorized everyone's names yet? I'm Ignat, in case you forgot. I'm looking forward to learning from you.
Our house is that of the Golden Deer. Do you know the significance of that name, Professor? Golden deer are sacred creatures, said to have protected Leicester since time immemorial. All three of the houses have a meaning behind their name. You should feel free to ask around if that sort of knowledge interests you.
I just realized, Laurent's hair color's different. Look at that.
Yeah.
Are you wearing a wig, dude? I knew it. You are a fraud. So we've got the fraud and Claude. What a combo.
Hi, Professor. Have you gotten around to visiting the library yet? It's absolutely loaded with valuable information. I only wish I wasn't burdened with the necessity of sleep, so I could spend all my hours there. In a manner, yes, but it's more that I want to learn as much as I possibly can.
A moment, please.
I can get that.
I agree with Lysithea. I wish I didn't have to sleep as well. I could draw all I want.
Honestly, I like that too, but at the same time though, you need downtime. You need time to just relax and chill.
You can't fast travel yet.
No, I can go to the second floor and indulge. See what our dad and Rhea has to say.
Really?
Of course. Do bear in mind that even as you are appraising your students, they are appraising you as well. I hope that you will do your best to form lasting bonds with your flock. Oh, and I look forward to witnessing your prowess in the mock battle.
So basically our students are watching us. They're judging us.
More like Rhea is watching us.
Like all kids do. They judge you and mock you.
The church has changed a lot since my time. Sedith, Hanneman, Manuela, Euritza, and many of the knights. None of them were around 20 years ago. Have you met Leonie yet? Apparently, it was my influence that inspired her to leave her village. Sorry to burden you, but could you watch over her for me? She's the only apprentice I've ever had.
So already, Leonie said, I am the best mercenary, I'm the best apprentice that Geralt has ever had. I.e. the only one. But still the best. Still the best. Yeah, sure, we'll give you flower overs.
Much appreciated.
Because it's the only thing I can do. Poor Ferdinand, you don't even get a chance to do any of the other stuff for his birthday. He just gets left in the dust.
Yeah.
Well, we got our mission. Let's do it.
Time for a mock battle, eh? How should we go about this? Well, you'll be our commander, that much is for sure. Just don't screw it up and everything will be great. Got it, Teach? Right, I'll do whatever I can to help too. I mean, I'm kind of obligated to. For example, if I add a little something to their food to upset their stomachs... Yeah, wink, wink, I read you. You can't officially condone that sort of thing, right? But say, hypothetically speaking, students from the other houses started racing to the infirmary. As far as anyone knows, it could just be a harmless little stomach bug making the rounds.
Well, well, what a fascinating conversation you two are having. May we join?
Claude, I can't believe you would stoop to such crooked schemes to gain the advantage. Have you no honor?
If that was really my scheme, I wouldn't be talking about it out in the open. I'm afraid you'll have to wait until our battle to see what's really in store.
It's irrelevant anyhow. Whatever you have planned won't save you from a crushing defeat.
She has a point. Still, I'm rather eager to see what sort of schemes that mind of yours conjures up.
You heard him, Teach. We can't let these fine folks down. Are you serious, Teach? Well, if a crooked scheme is really what you're after, I've got more than a few of those up my sleeve.
Oh, how precious. Looks like you and the students have become fast friends.
While I am pleased that you are taking the initiative to acquaint yourself with the students, I'm afraid it's about time for the faculty strategy meeting.
I'm sorry, professors. It's about time I returned to my training anyway. Claude, Edelgard, until we meet again on the battlefield, farewell.
I look forward to assessing your abilities. I hope you don't disappoint.
Here's how we fight. First off, few units can know magic. These don't have durability like physical weapons, but they have limited usage. But for the early game, very worth your time. And of course, the menus, the highlights, and who you want where. So for now, let's have a look at the map. We have quite the adversaries here. So, the Black Eagles are on our left, and the Blue Lions are in front of us. But let's focus on what we have in store for us right now. So, if we look at our units, we can't take everyone in all at once.
That's a bit unfortunate.
Yeah.
I thought it'd be an all-in-all thing.
No, but for me, the people who I want to focus on right now are ourselves, obviously, and Claude. If they're characters who are in green, they are locked in. They are part of and must take part in this fight. So that is all set and done there. So for me, I'm going to take point. Claude's going to be with me, but probably in the background. Leonie, I feel like, is going to be our right-hand girl here, and Marianne will be our main support, healing and also doing a bit of chip damage when she can. I feel like I'm going to grant Hilda her wish, and she's going to be in the back burner. I think I'm going to take Ignatz for a spin, simply because I think this guy has a lot of potential. He's quick on his feet, and he's got a lot of utility to use. So I think with that, I'm going to have Lasifia go with Marianne. Raphael's going to come along with Ignatz. And then I'm going to have Claude go with Hilda. Lorenz, he can sit back and drink tea or something. You do have an inventory. Each character does have a health potion, so beware of that. And also, just a word of warning, this is your first fight, so classic mode's effects will not be part of this fight. So if a unit falls, don't worry, they will still be in the game. But for now, it's fight time!
So, this is the stage for the mock battle. The command's all yours, Teach.
I'm sure you already understand, but the house that defeats the other two is declared the winner. Incidentally, I'll be overseeing this mock battle, so listen well if you want to win.
Okay,
wait,
so
what did that say?
Units who die will not be permanently lost.
Okay.
So don't worry,
Ready
you're
and
all
willing.
good here. For me, I'm gonna have Claude go in.
Let's get to
Just so we take a few pot shots.
Stay focused.
And for me, I'm gonna draw the ire of the first units.
You're gonna draw the ire of Ferdinand von Ire.
Indeed I am! Oh, the irony of it all.
I will fight on the front lines. I can stop the enemy's advance with grace.
Do you have Lady Edelgard's permission to... I suppose I've no choice but to provide cover.
Thank you, Hubert. We are off to a terrible start.
Ash, can you move to the front lines? I want to lure the enemy this way.
Got it, Your Highness. Leave it to me.
Once you finish preparing, make your move. Dedu, Mercedes, keep our enemy occupied until then.
I'm on it.
Oh my. We'll try our best.
So, a word of warning. This fight starts off pretty hard because it means you get attacked on both sides. And to be fair, the units coming your way, they don't hold back. Hubert is probably the biggest threat in this fight, and it's only gonna be the second turn. So be on guard. So for me, I'm gonna have Marianne take a bit of chip damage. And also you will be using Nosferatu a lot because that not only drains the HP of the enemy, you also get a little bit back. So keep that in mind if your unit's not looking all that great. So for now, let's have Ignat, the commoner, take out the noble Ferdinand.
I am the son of House Ire. How did I fail? I must need to train harder.
I get things done.
Ignat, you do. Now for me, I'm not going to hold back. I'm going to go straight for the kill on this one. So, let's see if I can just take him down with a little bit of an iron sword. Although, to be fair... this is going to get a bit dicey. Plus, Claude can't do anything. Luckily, Hubert's not aggroed. So... there is a risk in if you want to just run ahead and get yourself killed like I nearly did.
So strong. Have to do better next time.
He's the better archer.
Indeed. And then Leone, I'm going to take point because she is going to be an ace in the hole protecting Claude. I'm going to put myself in cover. Let's see what the enemy does next.
You are performing as expected, Professor. We will have to face you with our full might. We will use the forest to ambush our enemy. Everyone, I am counting on your support.
Like I said, Hubert does not
They're
mess
waiting
around.
in the forest. We do well to take a detour.
AKA, don't go all in on that guy. So Marianne, I'm gonna make her go out. And it should be fine. If you have a bow, you cannot attack point blank. You need a bit more finesse with it. Unfortunately, magic users, they can attack close combat as well as in range, so just watch yourself on that one. So I think I'm going to have Claude take a bit of a detour. He's going to take a bit of a hit. I've got Marianne waiting in the wings to heal.
I'm not done yet.
I'll manage.
And then Leone, provided she doesn't miss, Hubert's done for.
The new professor is rather strong. I suppose I'll have to call it a day.
Another one down.
Even though it was Leone who finished you off.
So now we can start to make our way forward as a united front. But now things are going to pick up. So first off, Marianne. Heal up Claude because he's our leading man. And because I have that ability too,
So nice of you.
I'm going to do the same thing for Leone. Now, once you get to a certain threshold in the map, the units are going to aggro. So just be careful you're not leading a character off on their own without a strategic battle plan. I'm going to have Leone wait in the wings as well as over here. Give her a bit of support, and I'll also have Ignatz add a bit of backup too. Because my plan is, if I can have a double bow
Planning
shot.
on fighting 2 houses at once? I will admit that is favorable for us.
This is a good opportunity for us. Let's forge ahead.
But if you couldn't tell, everyone's active now, so just be ready. How much can I do in terms of attack? I didn't move Marianne yet, so what I could do is use my iron sword. Oh, wait. I'll use my combat art because I need to do Gone.
Predictable.
Luckily, he missed. Because I'm simply a badass. And then Claude can hopefully... Ignat takes out Ferdinand. And takes out Dadu. Little guy's on a roll.
I'm getting better.
Meaning, Leone now can add a distraction, and because she's point blank, Mercy can't do anything about it. Forty Claude cannot do enough to lower it. Gonna heal Claude slightly, just so he has a better chance. And I'm gonna honestly say the curve shot is not worth the risk. So I'm thinking... yeah. I feel like Leone can withstand an attack from a Dadu, and Mercy in no way, shape or form is taking out Byleth.
You're a tough opponent, but I refuse to yield. Do not fool yourself into believing I will hold back.
But now I'm on the back foot. Everyone's coming for us now, so Marianne, you better get on a healing duty because, oh lord, we're gonna need it.
Perfect comprehension.
And that is gonna be one of Lysithia's boons. She levels up pretty quick because of her ability. So I'm gonna use this combat art and I'm gonna clear the way. That's for Claude, that's 2 bowmen's gone. Let's see if I can't take out... I can't take out Dimitri, but it allows us to really do a bit of chip damage and await everyone else's arrival. One last combat, and there goes Dimitri.
I'm not setting a very good example.
We're not doing great
My
in
training
terms
was
of level up.
insufficient. I am so sorry, everyone. The rest is up to you.
And by rest of you, I mean the old man in the corner. So now the cavalry is coming, so I'm probably going to get Leone a bit further back here. Still in the forest, but still. Because yeah, things are about to pick up now.
Are we supposed to take down Hanneman?
We can. We can if we want to. Now the issue is, we are going to be the prime target. So I'd say don't hold back. Go all out, because you will be able to use combat art and everything else should you want. So for me, I'm going to do that.
Look at that, a real-life princess. I'll have to be careful not to scar that little face of yours.
Careful, Claude. I'll win no matter what, but you're only making things harder for yourself.
Losing hasn't even crossed your mind, has it? Ooh, this will be a bit of a shock then.
To shock was your intention to begin with, was it not?
No, I feel like to win was my option. So let's get to it. Fatal Guard does not mess around when it comes to her attack prowess, so be ready on that one.
And she's going after the professor.
I can't see why. Honestly, I don't see why. So I'm gonna take the attack to Fatal Guard.
There can be no victory unless I defeat you. So be it. Yeah. Is that all?
She hits like a tank.
It seems.
I was hoping I could take out Edelgard, but now looking like that's gonna prove difficult.
Especially if Manuela's able to heal them.
Yeah, everyone here is gonna hit like a tank. The only thing I can hope for is her hopefully missing Leone. Ignace ain't gonna do well. Nope, she hit. And Dorothea's gonna hit and take out my right-hand woman.
Damn, I'm letting the captain down.
But Marianne is holding her own in terms of stopping that.
We told Gerald we would protect her.
Hey, she got herself into this. She got cocky.
Well done. I nearly wound up a patient in my own infirmary.
It's not luck, it's fate.
There we go.
I expected as much.
Claude and Hilda.
I'm still a delicate flower, you know.
That's a lie.
So, you've made it past Manuela, eh? I see now I must focus and then make my move.
So he's active, which is going to be great for us. Yep, I'm taking the fight. If I miss here, I am dead. Haha, it was you who missed this time. Oh, how the tables have turned. Or in our cases, I guess the scales have been tipped.
Forced to retreat. Well, things will only get tougher from here on out.
And there we go. She's done. Now, the only thing I can't do is I cannot let Leo... I can't let... Just can't let Dorothea get a good hit in. Hoping for a bit of chip damage. Training sword's gonna do nothing. She can hit twice. Oh. So if I move away, Dorothy is gonna come for us. So you know what? It's not ideal. But I want to see how much Claude can take in terms of magic attack. You can do a bit.
I've reached the pinnacle.
All right, now we take a step backwards. This is for Leone.
My. The new professor seems very capable.
Huh? It worked out.
And with that, the Black Eagles have come last.
I think I've gotten stronger.
Ah, yes, we have no more heals for Claude.
It's your call.
Luckily, I've got a heal of my own. The only thing left to do is take the fight to the old man
Ready
there.
and willing.
There's nothing wrong with taking intrepid steps just be on the safe side. You have to pretty much get to with the enemy's doorstep before they actually aggro, despite Hanneman's dialogue. It's like right now, I could take a pot shot at him. I'm gonna go for it. Why would you shoot an old man? What have I done to you? Good question. Nothing. House leader gets the finishing blow.
My goodness. The leadership of someone with actual battle experience is, well, I was as good as useless.
Sweet dreams.
I'm still alive, you know.
All right, that's that. The winner of this mock battle is the Golden Deer House.
Great work, everyone. Even if it's just a mock battle, the taste of victory is sugary sweet.
I did my part. Ignatz did his part. All around, pretty good team.
Mm-hmm.
Great work, Teach. That was a brilliant win. Playing ignorant as to the quality of your command and deflecting the praise to your students. You really are a model professor, Teach. To be honest, I had a bunch of other schemes planned as well, just in case the situation called for it. But I didn't have to resort to any of them. I suppose our opponents lucked out.
Well met, Professor. The breadth of your skill was on full display today. I must admit that your tactics were masterful. I shudder to think what may have transpired had it been Claude leading us into battle.
I noticed that too. We just did what you told us, and we won! I love it!
As expected from a child of the former captain of the Knights. Thank you for today, Professor. I have much to consider. I never doubted that our professor would be amazing. It was way too obvious. Don't you agree, Marianne?
Huh? Me? Oh, yes, of course. Well done, Professor.
Captain Gerald taught his child well. It would have been more of a surprise had our professor proved lacking.
Don't you think it's a bit harsh to give Gerald all of the credit, Leone? In any case, it's clear that we only won because of our new mentor's guidance.
A mercenary's wisdom and techniques are forged in battle. Those are the sorts of things you can only learn through experience, right, Teach? But more importantly, it's time to celebrate our victory. Teach here has yet to try my well-renowned home cooking. I really do hope you'll join us. After all, I swiped some finely aged cheese from the dining hall for just this occasion.
You cheeky little scamp, you.
Your work with the students was remarkable. I can see Gerald trained you well. I do hope you were able to use the occasion to bond with the students. I'm so happy to hear it. Nothing would please me more than if you used this coming year to grow closer still.
Of course, the mock battle was mere practice. The real fight is the Battle of the Eagle and Lion, which will take place during the Wyvern Moon. You are expected to properly train your students so as not to humiliate the Academy during the long-held tradition that is the coming battle.
As for today, I have called you here to tell you of your mission for the month ahead. Your class is to dispose of some bandits causing trouble nearby.
Those affiliated with Garreg Mach Monastery have a moral obligation to help those in need, regardless of social standing. Students are no exception. Each month before the newly birthed moon departs, each house of students must complete their assigned mission. You shall work to complete the task at hand alongside your students and report back to the Archbishop before the deadline. Understood? I will soon provide you with the necessary details for your first mission. If I told you now, I expect you would only forget, and I despise repeating myself.
I can sense something special within your heart. I have high hopes for you.
Bandits, they say. Do you recall when we first met? You shall not fall so shamelessly again, correct? Have you no words for me? Do not tell me that you are shocked to hear from me. You ought to know that I am always with you now. To hear my voice should not come as a shock.
What is this nonsense? All I was told was to kill as many noble pipsqueaks as possible. No one said anything about the Knights of Damned Saros being on our trail.
You have proven yourself worthless, distracted by something so trivial. I had hoped you would achieve your goal despite the setback. But now a child of the Knight's former captain is in play. How interesting.
Hey, this isn't what I agreed to!
Hiring a mercenary as a professor. What was that woman thinking?
Are you listening to me? How do we finish this?
You die.
What?
Underestimating the Knights was an amateur mistake. One you will pay for. The road to eternal torment awaits you all. Now I must locate your replacements.
Wait! Get back here! Damn you!